This is a brief review of Microsoft Office for Mac 2011. Basically, the short version is that the new Office is great. The old Office, which is Office for Mac 2008, was a little bit slow, a little bit clunky. Sometimes it crashed, some people had some crashing problems. And perhaps the worst thing about it is that it wasn't as good as the Windows version. It was compromised compared to the Windows version because it didn't support Visual Basic for applications. So that means that you didn't have VBA macros, which meant that in particular Excel, Microsoft Excel, was just a shadow of the Windows version of Excel. The Windows version had full support for macros, and since the Mac version didn't, most advanced spreadsheets wouldn't work on the Mac version because advanced spreadsheets often require the use of macros. So Office for Mac 2011 solves all those problems. It's very fast. As you can see, this is it right here. The interface is clean. It's great. And VBA support is back, so there's full parity between the Mac and Windows version. And I'm actually just going to close it right now. It didn't seem to work, so that we can relaunch it. Boom, it's back. Super fast. So it's quick. In terms of the interface, there's a new layout which they call the ribbon. So you can close everything by clicking on the open tab in the ribbon, and that's extremely convenient if you're using a small screen like a MacBook Air. Basically everything that used to be in a floating palette is now in the ribbon, so it's much more convenient. I never really knew where to put those floating palettes, but now it's all right here, and it's easy to hide and then easy to get back. This makes feature discovery a lot easier. There's a lot of stuff up here that I never really noticed before in Word, so that's nice. And it just makes working with the things that you need to work with frequently, like fonts or alignment, things like that, much simpler. And another great thing about the new Office is the price. It's only $89 for a one-user license of the Home and Student version, which includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. If you need the more advanced versions for Outlook or Access, those are more expensive. But $89 for the one-user version and $105 for a three-user pack. So it's actually quite inexpensive. Well, I mean, not terribly inexpensive, but inexpensive for a productivity app. It compares favorably to iWork, which are each application is sold separately for $20 each. So it's $60 for the suite. But iWork isn't really compatible with the entirety of the business world the way that Microsoft Office is. So for an extra $30, you get more capability, a more modern interface, more features, and full interoperability with basically the entirety of the business world. So that's awesome. I highly recommend it.